What up? How's everybody doing today? Give me just another couple minutes here, real quick. Dude, how's everybody doing today? Stars this morning, but those have passed. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how your marketing is your life, your lifeblood. You cannot do anything without marketing. You cannot do anything without selling yourself to the world. I'm doing a lot of studying over the last couple of weeks. Mr. Grant Cardone, one of the greatest business minds in the world, the greatest salesman in the world. And I've learned a few things. Learned some things that I may have known, and he taught me some things that I didn't know. And I want to share this with you. Okay, marketing is your lifeblood. You need to understand that. Okay, so let's talk about how we can market and get ourselves in a position really quick. Okay, you need to get attention. You need to get the attention of everybody around you. We've been handed some mediums to get attention from people. It's not about going out there initially and writing books and starting video shows and speaking at public events, though you need to be doing all those things if you have those opportunities. It's about getting people to know your name and know what you do. It's very, very important. So how are you going to get people to know you? I got an answer. Social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Google Plus. All of these things are free to you, and they are, by by some strange magical chance, the greatest things that have ever been gifted into your business than you could ever imagine. There's nowhere else you can go that everybody will know your name for free. Come on, guys, you've got to be using this, and you have to be beating up these social media platforms. I've been posting like crazy lately because I'm trying to do a few things. I'm trying to annoy people. Okay, I'm trying to get people to unfollow me. If they unfollow me, they're going to come on with me. I'm trying to get my name out there to everybody in the United States of America who just so happens to be a real estate agent, a mortgage banker, a title agent. Really, really, really entrench myself as one of the greater trainers, marketers, publishers, and it's happening. We're doing a lot of things. Realtor Masterminds is growing at an incredible pace, thanks to you guys. Um, but another thing, Realtor Matchmakers, this thing is just blown up. People are looking for things like this. People are looking for you in your industry. So how are you going to let them know that you're there? What up, Thomas? I see you, bro. We're having a little conversation about marketing and how it is your lifeblood. Everything that you need to be thinking about right now needs to be about marketing. You need to be selling yourself. Everybody needs to know who you are, what your name is, what you do, first and foremost. Because if nobody knows that, you are not writing mortgage loans for anybody. You're not selling anybody a house. You're not doing anything. So, Thomas, one of the first points of this marketing thing today is get attention. Get people to know you. I don't know if you've noticed or follow me very much, but I've been posting like crazy lately. And dude, I got to get the name out there. I need everybody in this country to know who Grant Wise is and what he does. And you need everybody in Colorado to know who you are and who you're writing loans for, just like the realtors on here. You need everybody to know who you are and what you do. And you've been seeing me post a little bit too lately about getting some haters. Second thing you need to do is get criticism. You need people talking about you. And I think I posted the other day, your haters will promote you more than your admirers will, and that's completely true. You need people to criticize the things that you do. I wrote a blog the other day. You might want to go check it out. I'll drop a link. It's about how the death of Christ directly relates to success in your business. It's an awesome blog. Go check it out at wisemasterminds.blogspot.com. The depth of Christ in your business. Check this thing out. You've got to get criticism. You've got to get people questioning you, who you are, what you do. You've got to get people talking about you. So you need to get attention. And how are you going to get attention? By telling everybody who you are. I want everybody to know me, and social media has given me that ability. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Google Plus, all these things have been gifted to us for free. Can you believe that shit? They're free. We get to use these things day in and day out as much as we want to, and nobody's charging us for them. Now, if you go to advertise, obviously it's a little different, but man, isn't this a great system? So get attention, get criticism. You can go through my recent posts, back even just a week ago. People are asking me, what the hell do I know about real estate and the real estate industry? Well, hey, I'll tell you, I know a lot more than you think I know. Let's sit down and have a conversation. B, that's good, because these people are fueling a fire. Because that, you notice that, I think I had somebody post that everybody hits your gut grant flies. You don't know anything. You're a white man scam. You just need to drop off the face of the earth. And then about an hour later, he's like, 10 people have texted me telling me how much they hate your guts. Man, that's awesome. You need to get attention. You need to get criticism. You need to get haters. You need these people talking about you, because if you'll notice, 10 people went out of their way to text somebody else about me. You ever heard there's no such thing as bad publicity? That's true to an extent. There's some things that you can go out there and do. And I was listening to Mr. Grant Cardone yesterday, talking about Anthony Weiner and Tiger Woods and all these guys that have gone out and done bad things, terrible things, cheated on their wives, taking pictures of their junk when they shouldn't have, and sent it to other girls, and you want to model your business after these people. Now you're probably sitting there thinking, what the hell did he just say? Yeah, what I'm getting at, don't go out there and do what these people did. It's disgusting. If you have a girlfriend or wife, you need to be faithful. I don't believe in not being faithful to these people. But what I'm saying is that these people had the audacity to bounce back and to come out there and say, you know what, you're right, I screwed up, I'm sorry. They took the heat, they took the criticism, they got the haters, but they stepped right back into their role and they're competing. Tiger Woods today, it took him a little longer, but he's back in his game and he's playing. Think about that. Get attention, get criticism, get haters. I'm not saying you need to go out and do it in a bad way, but I'm saying you need to do it. So how are you going to get these people to know your name? I would start with the free mediums you have. Social media is a great place that everybody knows your name. And you need to be posting on these things nonstop, integrating these social media platforms, making sure that you're hashtagging and you're sharing your Instagram photos on Facebook and you're sharing other people's listings on Pinterest. Did you hear that, Thomas Frank? You need to make sure that you share people's listings on your social media avenues. Let them know you did it, dude. Let them know that you just got them some more free publicity to your 1,000 or so followers. Maybe somebody will buy a house from them. That's good stuff, man. That's stuff that you don't have to go out and pay for. You can go out and share anybody's listing on Pinterest for free. Get a link, send it back to them. Say, hey, dude, I did you a solid. Because what's that going to help you? Man, this guy didn't have to do that. He's thinking about me today. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do something for him. The only way I can pay this dude back is by sending him a mortgage. I'm going to sell this house and I'm going to send this dude the mortgage. Man, wouldn't that be awesome? Writing a loan for free. That'd be awesome in my opinion. For realtors, how do you get attention? How do you let people know? What are the traditional ways that you've let people know, or you've made introductions to yourself into the business? Okay, you've called those FSBOs and you've worked with expireds and you went out and you knocked doors for 2 or 3 hours. You didn't want to. You hated every second of it. You didn't like getting that door slammed in your face. Facebook advertisements. It's no secret how Facebook became $1 billion company overnight. It was through paid advertising. Real estate agents are not utilizing these free tactics that we have. Facebook ads bring in leads that cost us and convert at a high rate. So when you guys, you know the advertisements I'm talking about, run those advertisements, bring those leads in, get them into your sales funnel, and close them. I wrote an article yesterday, the six-figure formula, how every real estate agent can do 6 figures in income their very first year. And I'm going to release that out today. And I'm going to do a live conference on it next Tuesday night. I'm going to do a webinar. See if we can get as many realtors on that webinar as we possibly can. But you need to take the big action and break it down into tiny, tiny baby steps. Okay? It's not that I need to make contact with 2,400 people a year. It's that I need to make contact with 7 people a day. I need 7 people today to know me that didn't know me, to know what I do. And then tomorrow, I need 7 new people to still know that. Or to, still know that, but I need 7 new people to know that as well. These people need to know who you are and what you do. So get your name out there. You've all been given, the free social media audits. We've gotten all your pages perfected. So make sure that you're using these social media tactics. That you're posting to Facebook minimum 3 to 5 times a day. That you're getting active. That you're sharing the listings on the imagery sites that are out there, your listings, that people on LinkedIn know what you do, and go out there and create the syndicate groups or the referral groups on all these sites so that you can get people following your business. So let's break this down. We're talking about the marketing aspect. You need to get attention. You need to get criticism. Get people talking about you. Get people hating on you. We know there's a lot of competition out there in this real estate world. The real estate agents that are competing every day, the mortgage bankers that are cutting each other's throats for business, the title agents that are turning each other in for violating those RESPA laws that they didn't violate. Why? Why are these people doing this? Why? It's because they're scared. It's because they know that they've had this spoon-fed existence their entire career. Now that you're coming in and you're kicking ass and you're taking names, man, you're going to take away their business. You're giving them things that they've never given before. You're giving their clients things that they haven't had to give them in forever. You're giving these people an education. You're helping these people learn how to grow their business. Are you listening, Thomas? Help people understand how to grow and market their business. I know, just like all of you know, that real estate agents walk into this world every single day. They get sat down in front of a computer and they say, good luck. We know you're going to be successful. And the real estate agent will go out there and they'll work and work and work the wrong way for 3 to 5 years. And yeah, you're going to make it as a real estate agent. All you got to do is keep working. It's not a hard industry. It's just a lot of work, day in, day out. The marketing techniques that we've given you guys are what's going to help you take that 3 to 5 year plan and condense it down into a 3 to 6 month plan. Social media is your marketing plan to get started. But what are we going to do next? We've gotten the attention, we've gotten the criticism, gotten the haters, then we're going to get the admiration. Mr. Grant Cardone's 4 points. Get admiration. People will eventually admire you. Just like I wrote in the article the other day, the death of Christ and its relationship to the success in your business. They hated God so much they killed him. Then what happened? Dude rose from the dead 3 days later. Said, I'm back. That's what, if you break it down and you think about it, that's how businesses work. People push on them, hate on them, and do so much to kill the dreams of business owners. But those dudes that just keep at it and keep grinding, say dudes and women as well, that just keep going and keep going and keep going, they rise and they succeed. We've been talking about God ever since. How long are people going to be talking about you? Marketing is your lifeblood. Before you do anything, before you get up every day to go stick a sign in the yard, before you get ready to write a contract, before you pre-qual, before you do anything, people have to know that you do. You've got to make sure that you're using, first of all, the free mediums that you've got out there to utilize. I mean, how in the world would you go? What would you have done? You would have done it via what? Word of mouth? Some advertising? Okay, well, now we've got word of mouth on steroids. You do a good job for somebody, half the freaking country knows you do. Use that, man. Social proof is one of the single greatest pitches that there are in existence. And you've proven that you can do something for one person, and then they go out and they tell another person, and all these people want to know how you did it, so they take on. Just like writing loans, man. It's just like selling houses. People know you did a good job. They want to use you. They want to recommend you. So take that into consideration. You have some customer testimonials out there. Get them out there on the web. Let people know that you did a good job. It's not a bad thing. You ask somebody for a testimonial. You're trying to grow your business. Use the mediums out there. Use the past business, the past experience. Let people know who you are, why you are, what you are, that you do a damn good job at what you do. And you've got proof. And that you can do all of these other things. That you can write these special loans that nobody else is writing right now. That you can promote somebody's house in a way that nobody is right now. Nobody out there. People are like turning their freaking nose to technology right now. And I read an article yesterday. I even shared it. Who's going to disrupt the noise? Who's going to disrupt the silence? We've got this technology bubble is getting ready to burst in the real estate world. Who's doing something about it? I'll tell you what, I'm freaking doing something about it. I'm stepping up and I'm going to do something about it. And I'm sure you guys want to get out there and you want to do something about it. So let's make some freaking noise together. Use the tools that you have. Marketing is your lifeblood. Marketing is everything that you could ever want in your life. Don't think of marketing as an expense. These are not expenses to you. This is not like putting gas in your car so that you can get to work every day. This is not like going to sit at Mickey D's and getting you a cheeseburger to go and stomach. This is not that. Marketing is an investment, 100%, and you have to make sure you're looking at it that way. You are not going out there and expensing everything. You're going out there and you're investing in everything. You're investing in people. Thomas Frank was telling me a story the other day. Took some of the top producers out and bought them all a nice dinner, like $2,000 or $3,000. That's an investment. That's a relationship right there. Go out there and build something. Invest in everything. You need to be saving your money so that you can save it to spend it in 20 years. Right now, you need to be investing in your business. You need to be investing every chance you can. Jeremy Cuff, you're a professional at this. I commend you. You invest everything. Dude's done over 12 transactions his first year. He's kicking ass. And he's turning around and he's suffering for a little bit. He's sacrificing that reinvest it into his business. Of course, he's paying his bills. And he can reinvest it in his business to grow his organization. Now, what is that Warren Buffett says? Don't pay your bills and then save. Save and then pay your bills. So let me tell you this. Don't pay your bills and then invest. Invest and then pay your bills. So you may be saying, well, I don't have enough cash yet. Get more cash. Write more loans. Sell more houses. Do what you have to do to grow your empire. Because at some point, this is going to get easy. This is going to get natural. You're going to be able to print money. But you have got to invest in yourself to get there. Marketing is your lifeblood. You need to be investing in yourself every single day. If you cannot spend money to invest in yourself, you need to figure out how to get that freaking money. If writing loans is how you get money, write the freaking loans. Selling houses is how you get money. You need to be standing out there, shaking hands with everybody that you know, so that you can lose their home, or that you can represent them on the buying side of their transactions. If you're in the title industry, especially when you're in the low-end title industry. I don't say low-end, I just say, there's not a lot of money to be made in the title world. Everybody needs to know who you are, what you are, why you do it. Everybody. Get out there, invest in yourself, whether it be knowledge and information, whether it be investing in new science, whether it be investing in social media marketing, which is what you should be investing in if you know how to do it properly, and you guys do. You guys know how to do this. We've trained on this. Every chance that you can get, we're generating a dozen leads or more a day. You can't go out and generate leads like that anywhere else unless you've written a book in which you're generating hundreds of leads a week. But we're not to that stage in the process. You guys have got to get this social media thing down. Use it as much and as often as you freaking can. Let everybody know who you are, why you are, what you do, when you do it. It should be 24/7 because this business doesn't sleep. That's why I love it. Invest in everything you do. Wipe the expense mentality out of your brain right now. These aren't expenses. This is an investment. Everything that you do is an investment. You wake up and you put your feet on the floor every morning. That's an investment. You go in there and you take a shower. That's an investment. Because nobody wants to work with your stinky ass. You go to work every day. You put gas in your car. That's an investment. In what? In you. In your business. You go out there and invest in your marketing. Invest in yourself. When you pay your bills, these are not expenses. These are investments. If you quit paying that phone bill, you can't sell anything. You can't talk to anybody. This isn't an expense. This is an investment. Everything is an investment. Change that mentality. It's not that, oh my goodness, I got to spend this money. It's, oh my gosh, I need to spend this money so that I can grow. Understand that. It took me a little bit of time to understand that. Finally, when I woke the hell up, I said, oh yeah, duh. It's a paradigm switch. Right there. Thomas Frank, I hope I just blew your mind. I think you already knew some of this stuff, but watch the transition happen almost immediately when you change your thinking ever so slightly. Figure out why you're doing this. First and foremost, why are you doing this? Get the attention, get the criticism, get the haters, get the admiration. You guys want a little more motivational inspiration or knowledge today, I highly suggest you go over and tune into a little Grant Cardone over on YouTube. You guys are rocking genius. Don't get tied up and listening to this dude all day because you got to work. You need to make 100 phone calls today. I'm not doing anything. I'm not telling you to do anything that I'm not going to go out and do myself. I'm going to make over 100, 200 phone calls today so that we can grow this empire together. I thank you guys. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. Q&A? Any questions? The Q&A section's disabled right now. Sorry, guys. You know how to get a hold of me. If you got any questions, you reach out to me. You let me know. Remember, go out there and get attention. Make sure everybody knows who you are while you're doing what you're doing. Use social media. Use all of it. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Google Plus. Use it all. I challenge you. I challenge all of you to post a minimum of 5 times a day to Facebook every day for the next 7 days. We come back here. I'm going to see if you've done it. I'm going to see if not, obviously. Integrate your social media. Get out there on Twitter. Understand how to post on Twitter. I know it's kind of confusing. A lot of people are afraid of it. But Twitter is more informational based. So understand what that means. Post share listings on Instagram, share listings on Pinterest, integrate those back over to Facebook. Get out there and let the people of LinkedIn know who you are, where you are, what you do, and why you're doing it in your area. Get out there, join those groups. Go into your Facebook, like you've seen in the trainings. Go into your Facebook, type in homes for rent, and whatever region you're in, boom, a lot of clients right there instantly. Get out there and use it. Thomas Frank just messaged me. Thanks, dude. Love it. Love even more. I did these techniques on accident. Thank you so much. Thomas Frank, you're more than welcome, dude. I love you. Can't wait to work with you. Everybody else, obviously, I love you. You know this. Let's keep going this week. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me. You can also send your questions back there in the Realtor Masterminds Facebook group. We all have access to each other 24/7 right there. So let me know how I can help you. I'm here. I'm ready. If you have any immediate questions, ask them now from the private on Facebook. I've got 30 more minutes locked with you guys. So you guys have a wonderful freaking day. I'll talk to you soon.